right there, sir.
My fellow Americans.
Okay, so just kind of start by telling me a little bit about, your campaign. Like you said, you're running a 99 county campaign. Talk to me how it's been going, and especially heading in. You got just about less than 24 hours until the polls close. Kind of tell me how it's been going.
Oh, it's been phenomenal. First of all, as we get around the state, people are just embracing the message. That's what's really exciting. Ours is not a Republican or Democrat, conservative or liberal message. It's an Iowa values-based, common sense-based message. And as we, it was interesting, we were in Panora the other day, and there was a staunch Republican and there was a staunch Democrat. And once I started naming off issues, they agreed down the line on those issues. And we're finding that all across the state. Iowans want answers to our budget crisis. They want answers to the challenges of education. How are we going to restore a world-class education? And they want to know how we're going to fix this economy, particularly with the unique challenges we face. We're offering those solutions. And I tell you what else is exciting. Iowans are just a very good, decent, and honest people. They're hardworking. And as you get out around the state, it really makes you proud to be an Iowan. And, as much as the challenges are daunting, knowing the character of Iowans, there's not a challenge we face we can't meet. It's just I'm very proud to be an Iowan, especially after running this 99 county campaign.
How difficult is that? You talk about running a 99 county campaign. How difficult is it to run it as a third party candidate? Is it a lot more difficult, or do you find it more? Do you embrace the challenge of it?
Well, I don't worry about things like fair. It is what it is. If I didn't want to run as a third party candidate, I could have ran as one of the two parties. Mm-hmm. There are only 3 people right now who are viable, and there's only 2 of us who have a chance of getting elected. Governor Culver's a nice guy. He's not going to beat Governor Branstad. But what could possibly happen is individuals can get in the polls, and they can say, you know what? I don't want Culver and I don't want Branstad. I'm going to give this other guy a chance. So, we realize Governor Branstad is the prohibitive favorite. But if he loses to none of the above tomorrow, then we've got a shot. So we've been running aggressive. We just got back from a major Eastern Iowa swing. We're very, very excited and pumped up. We're going to do a little more work tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be up early and we'll work until the polls close.
How do you go about it the night before the polls? What's your approach to it? That's what we were talking about to, Governor Branstad and Governor Culver today. But how they approach it? Do you have something that you get to take your mind off it, or do you work right up until the last vote comes in? How do you?
One of the marvels of technology is, we are going to use what tools we can. Last night we got out 24,000 emails from basically midnight to 6 a.m. We're able to utilize technology now that just simply didn't exist in the past. So that means that we'll sleep on November 3rd.
Okay. So that's what I'm kind of talking. Playing sports or whatever, everybody kind of has a ritual to kind of calm themselves down before before showtime. What do you do? Do you do you take your mind off of it all tomorrow? Or do you sit there and watch the numbers?
We work. We work up until the polls close. I don't know how we'll react tomorrow. We'll be out at the Stony Creek Inn and with some supporters and friends and people who worked on the campaign, and we'll watch the results. But regardless of the outcome, we've run a remarkable campaign. We've never done this before. But an Iowa party will exist. A new party will exist tomorrow night. We've learned lessons that will help us to have an impact in 2012, for example. We are going to continue to advance solutions in the absence of any other solutions being advanced. We know as soon as the election ends, whether people voted for us or not, they will gravitate to the answers that we offer to Iowa's challenges. So November 3rd, I'm going to go out to Jethro's and get one of those burgers that Man vs. Food couldn't handle, where the condiments are, I think it's bacon and tenderloin are the condiments instead of pickles and onions. But and I'm gonna relax. But on November 4th, we're back to work.